Struggling to find a niche for your online business?
Oh my god, I have like all these ideas. Like I want to create a website for ponies, also create like a GPS for cats, only for cats. And also I'm so fitness, so I want to create something about that as well. Can you help me?
This really sucks because I know plenty of inspired entrepreneurs who want to make a positive difference in the world but have ended up with paralysis by analysis for several years because of this one tiny problem. So in this video, I'm going to give you a 3-step exercise taken from my new best-selling book, Ignition. Click the link below to check it out, which will help you finally decide on a profitable idea for your online business and then show you how to move forward with it. When done in this specific order, this 3-step exercise identifies the topics you're interested in, discovers which of them you'd be seen as an expert in, and finds out how profitable they are, so you can finally get started with making a profit. Sound good to you? Let's get started. First, you'll want to grab a pen from the pot of 1,000 pens that you have no idea how any of them got there. Inevitably, the first pen that you pick out won't work, so grab it and throw it at the nearest wall. Now I'm going to use this Sharpie over here because I want people to see my list from space. Let's go ahead, open that up. Right, so once you have a working pen, write down all the topics you're good at, have expertise in, are passionate about, or even just have an interest in. Also include your day job if you have one, because sometimes this can help you come up with a profitable business idea, even if you don't even realize it yet. Also, don't let the doubts creep in about whether these topics will be profitable or not yet. Just write them down, okay? Cool, let's get started. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and write down guitar because I play the guitar. The next thing that I'm interested in is, let's say, supercars. I'm a big fan of Ferrari, Lamborghini, that kind of stuff. We don't know if that's going to be profitable or not, but hey, just go ahead and write it down because that's what I'm interested in. Let's say because my handwriting is so bad that my day job is a doctor, so I could put down doctor over here. I'm also interested in fitness over here, so I like to go to the gym, keep in shape, that kind of stuff. And I'm also interested in cats, so let's go ahead and write down cats as well. So right now we have 5 things. You may want to spend a little bit longer just, coming up with ideas and, spending a few minutes on this. But let's just say for the purposes of this video that we have our 5 big topics over there. After you've done that, it's time for step 2. Go down this list and put a giant star next to the items you already have knowledge about or expertise in. To identify these, ask yourself, if somebody asked me for help on this topic, would I be able to teach them about it? A common mistake is that people think that they need to be a world-class expert on these topics to make a business out of them. There are certain things you can do to create massive authority status from nothing, which I reveal inside my new book Ignition, but the truth is, you don't need to. You just need to know more than the majority of other people in your everyday life do, then they'll perceive you to be an expert. Okay, so just go down the list and put a star next to the items you already have some kind of knowledge or expertise in. In my case, let's go ahead and do that for fitness, okay? Now these starred items are important. They are the low-hanging fruit and will typically be easiest to build a business around because you won't have to learn much about the topic itself. Or if you feel you really don't have any knowledge on any of these topics, put a star next to the items you're most interested in and wouldn't mind becoming an expert in by learning about the topic. In my case, that could be more stuff with a guitar. But of course, it's not just enough to be knowledgeable about a topic, it should also be profitable, which takes us on to step 3. Now it's time to see which of the items on your list are actually profitable. I call this process profit validation. Best of all, you can find this out in less than 10 minutes without spending a dime. First, take the most promising starred item on your list and search for it using your preferred search engine. Google usually works best for me. If one of your passions is something racy, then be sure to use incognito mode and check over your shoulder to make sure nobody is watching you. But it's for work, doesn't usually cut it. Now we're not just looking for generic results here, we're looking for specific profit-producing websites, not just hobby websites. So have a look through the results and try to find websites that are actually selling solutions related to your topic or have some kind of method to earn money from the site, called monetization. For example, if I search for mindfulness and click through the top 10 highest ranked websites, I can see a few of them have a store or products section. Some of them even have coaching programs at high price points. This type of monetization is a good sign. At this point, if you recognize the company and/or can see it clearly has a large customer base, you can safely assume it will be profitable for you too, if you use the right methods. Another method you can use is to check the clickbank.com marketplace. In the left menu, click on the topics you put a star next to on your list. Then check the number of products available and their gravity, which is shortened down to GRAV in the Office stats. Ideally, you want to have at least 3 products with a gravity of 10 or more in your chosen topic. But the higher the gravity, the more profitable your niche will be for you, if you follow the right steps. This 3-step exercise is actually a small excerpt taken from my new best-selling book, Ignition. In it, I'll walk you through how to start an online business correctly from scratch, make a profit selling digital products and services, and grow that profit to 6 figures per year, all step by step. Because it recently reached bestseller status, we're celebrating by giving away thousands of copies for free. You can get your copy now by clicking the link in this post or the Learn More button below this video. Enjoy!